Okay, now with question 2, which is a discrete random variable. The first part of the question asks, find the expected value. Now, the expectation EX is given by the formula X, summation of X into probability X is equal to X. So we're going to multiply this plus multiply that plus multiply this plus multiply that. That's how you're going to do it. So this is simple. We have minus 2 times 0.15 minus A. That's going to become 0 plus A plus 3 times 0.4. As you can see, the A's cancel out. So this leaves us 0.15 plus 3 times 0.4. And we are left with 0.9 as the expected value. There you go. That's part A. Done. Part B. Given that E expectation of x squared is 4.54. Now, expectation of x squared is given by the formula x squared times probability x is equal to x. So here, we're basically going to just square these. 0.15. So you're going to square these, and you're going to do the same process again. And we get a positive a. 0 squared is 0 plus 1 squared a is again a, and 3 squared times 0.4. 0.15, you get 3 by 5 plus 2a plus 3 squared times 0.4, 0.5, and this whole thing is equal. They gave us the value of ex squared, which is 4.54. Multiply both sides by 5. So you're going to get left with 18 plus 21 plus 2a is equal to 4.54 times 5, which is 2 point this. Did they ask us, what did they ask us to do? They said find the value of a and b. Okay, they asked to find the value of a. So if we divide this by 2, where did I go wrong? Let me see. Let me go back to this step. So 2 squared, I made a little mistake, I guess, is, what is it? 0.6 plus 2a plus 3 squared times 0.4, which is 3.6. This is one of the equations. Okay, we're not done yet. We're going to do something. 0.6 plus 3.6 is 4.2, so we can say negative 4.2, and we can say a is equal to oops, I don't know what's going on with me. 0.6 plus 3.6, which is 4.2, and then you have 4.54 minus your answer, which is 2a is equal to 0.34 divided by 2, and you're left with a is equal to 0.7. Now that's your, well, you could say that's one of your equations, but you got your answer. Now the question is, how do you find the value of b? Now remember, these are probabilities. The bottom side, this is the probability section. So if you add all of them, let me get rid of these. If you add all of them, you should get 1. That's as simple as that. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 0.5, 2a, because there are 2a, plus 0.4, plus 0.4, plus b is equal to 1. Right? So 15 plus 2 into answer gives us plus 0.4. So if you do all of this, you're going to get b plus 787.50 is equal to 1. 1 minus your answer. And I think I made a little mistake, because what you get is minus 2 times 0.17 plus 0.15 plus 0.4. Yep. So the mistakes 89 by 100, and you're gonna get an answer of 0.1. That is your answer of B. Now, C gives us y is equal to 3 minus 2x. So what did they say? Okay, that's y. 3 minus 2x. 3 minus 2x. Okay. Now they asked to find the variance of y. Now remember, if you have anything like this, x is equal to b plus a, let's say, x and y, something like that, right? Or it could be the other way around. Let's make it the other way around. When you're looking for variance, remember this. Variance is basically how scattered the data is. So adding something to it makes no difference. It's still going to be the same. For instance, if you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you were to find the range of this, you would subtract 5 from 1 and you would get 4. Say now you add b to all of them. Let's say b is 1. So now you add 1 with 1, so that's 2. You add 1 to 2, that's 3. And then you 4, 5, and 6. Again, if you find the range from the first to the last, 6 minus 2, it's again 4. So it doesn't matter the number you add or subtract from your entries, the range of it is always going to be the same. That's why when we do this, in this case, we square the coefficient of x, and we write this, and we ignore that. We ignore whatever is being added or subtracted. And so over here is going to be just this times your variance of x. Now, how do you find the variance of x? Well, it's basically ex squared minus ex to the whole squared. So I think they gave us ex, yes, 4.54. They gave us that. And ex was this guy. So it's going to be 0.9, take a whole squared, right? So it's going to be 4.54 minus 0.9 whole squared, which gives us 3.73. That is your variance of x. So now we can say variance of y is going to be 2 squared that. 2 squared, that is going to give us a value of 14.92. Remember to write it in 3SF. So our answer is going to be 14.9. That concludes this question of discrete random variable.